Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about the process of division of decimal fractions. For discussing the matter, we are taking here two questions, and uh, here we can see that the divisor and the dividend, both of them are the decimal fractions or decimal numbers. Now we are to discuss how to divide a decimal numbers or fractions, how to divide a decimal number or fraction by another decimal number or fraction. Uh, Firstly, we are taking this question. Remember, uh, for this type of calculation, we are always to convert the divisor first. We are always convert the divisor into an integer. And to do so, we are to bring the decimal point to the rightest side of the number and to the rightest side of the number. Okay, so here we are doing so. Here we can see this is the divisor, and we have to bring this decimal point to the right side of the number. If it is so, the number will become an integer 52. 52. We have taken this decimal point to the rightest part of this number. Okay, to take to the rightest side of the number, we have to cross here single digit. So we have to bring this decimal point to the rightest side only after a single digit. Only after a single digit, and if it is so, the number will become 213.2. Now this is ready for doing the calculation through the classical method. Look, we have to write down this number 52, the divisor of the quotient, and the number is 213 as the dividend. Before, we came to learn that we have to calculate this type of division digit by digit. So firstly, we have to take the first digit of the dividend. So the first digit of the dividend is 2. If this digit is smaller than the divisor, we are to multiply the divisor by 0, or if this is bigger than the divisor, then we are to multiply the required number, multiply this divisor by the required number. Required number means you know better. So first, we can see that the digit of the dividend is smaller. So we are to multiply 52 by 0, then the result will become 0, and then we are to go for the next step, subtraction. We are doing so, and the result will be 2 after doing subtraction. Always we know that always the subtraction result will be smaller than the divisor, so it doesn't matter any for our calculation. It can be smaller, but uh, after doing the subtraction, we are to bring down the next digit beside the subtraction result. So what is the next digit? What is the next digit? The next digit is 1, and we have to bring down this 1 beside this result. So 1 is to be brought here. So now it has become 21, and it has become a dividend to be divided by the divisor of 52. Now look, this 21 is smaller than the 52, so we are to multiply 52 by 0, as this dividend is smaller than the divisor. So again, we are to multiply 52 by 0, so the result will be 0, and next we are to go for what? Go for the subtraction, and the result will be 21. So it doesn't matter. Subtraction is always smaller than the divisor, but we are to see what will be after bringing down the next digit. If we bring down the next digit 3 beside the 21, we can see that 213 has become large than 52 or bigger than 52. So we are to now the number we are to now find the number uh, which is to be multiplied by 52, and uh, we are to go closer to 213 or equal. So 52, we know that 452s are 208. Now 452s are 208. Now we can go for subtraction. The subtraction result will be only 5. Here we can see this is smaller than the 52. So after doing subtraction, we need to go for the next digit. The next digit is 2 to be brought down here. But when we are bringing 2 here, we are crossing the decimal point. We are crossing the decimal point. As we are crossing the decimal point, we are to put here the decimal point. We are to put here the decimal point. So remember, when we are to put the decimal point here, when we are crossing this decimal point, then we are just to put the decimal point here. Okay, so now we have put here the decimal point as we are crossing this decimal point for bringing down these 2 here. Now the dividend has become 52, and it is to be divided by the divisor of 52. So we know 52 ones are what? 52. So here we can write 1. 52 are 52. So the result, our quotient is 4.1. This is the result. Now, hope that you all understand about the process of the division of decimal fractions or decimal numbers. For the next one, we can discuss. If we discuss this decimal fraction, I think it will be very clear for you all. Here we are to do the same thing. What? First, we are to make this dividend as an integer, and to do so, we are to bring this decimal point to the right side of the number. So what we are to do? We are to do this decimal point to bring down here, to bring down to the rightest side of the number. We are to cross 3 digit here, 3 digit here. Remember, we are to cross 3 digit here, and now the number has become 125. Now remember, we discussed before what we are to do the same thing with the decimal point of the divisor of the dividend. So here the dividend is 3. So we are to bring the decimal point to the right side after as many digits as many we have taken for the dividend, for the divisor. So here 3 means what? 3 means 3.0. 3 means 3.0. So we are to do this decimal point to the right side. To the right side. How many digits we have to cross here? We have to cross here 3 digits because we have crossed here 3 digits. So to do so, we make here two digits, and one digit is 0, second is 0, third is 0. So if we bring this decimal point to the right side, here we can find the find the number is 3000. Now we are to divide this number by 125, and it is very easy to do the calculate. So 125 is the divisor and 3000 is the dividend. So first we have to take the single digit. We have to consider to calculate the single digit. So first we can see here that is 3 is smaller than 125, so we have to multiply 125 by 0, so it would be 0. Subtraction result would be 3. We have to bring down the next number. After bringing down the next digit beside the subtraction result, we can find the dividend. The dividend is 30, and it is still it is smaller than the divisor. So again we have to multiply 125 by 0, and the result would be 0. Subtraction result would be 30, and after doing the subtraction result, we have to bring down the next digit beside the result, and the next digit is 30. So now it has become 300, and it has become the dividend, and we have to divide this dividend by 125. Now we have to calculate how many 125 makes 300. If we use the timetables of the 125, if we take 1 is 125, 2 is 250, and if 2 200, if 2 it would be 250. Now we can see the subtraction result would be 50, and after doing the subtraction we have to bring down the next number beside the subtraction result. The next number is 0. Now we are to what? We are to divide this number by this number. So if we take 4, I mean 4 125s are what? And 4 125 is R, and the result is 24. I mean the quotient is 24. So hopefully you all have understood what I have discussed today, and this is very important. The process to know. This process is to be known, and it is very important for every classes of people. I can see that many people can't do this type of calculation, and they face some difficulties doing so. Thank you very much. So the result is here. Quotient is 4.1, and for this calculation, the quotient is 24. Thank you very much.